Hello everybody, welcome to this week's vlog. It's a little bit different. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to be done. We're doing a sale tonight. It's Wednesday. I do pop-ups every now and then over the years, and generally it revolves around me moving. We are moving in 12 days to a larger 3-bedroom unit in Summerlin. I am so excited. So thank you for everyone who's been following along. We're about to endeavor on a huge project, which is basically moving everything. And you guys know how moving goes. It totally sucks. So I'm not really looking forward to it, but I'm really excited for the apartment. Let's go ahead and talk about what's happening though. You know, when we first started printing, we didn't have our own flavor. We didn't really know what we were doing. You know, we were just experimenting. And, you know, after 6 months of straight printing, we are left with a lot of things that we're just not attached to. It's not our aesthetic or whatever the case is. We cleared out most of the stuff and we decided to keep what you're seeing on this table. Besides this guy, he's also going to be for sale. If I sell him, that'll be great. If not, it's okay. I am just trying to sell him because, you know, we have a huge deposit that was needed in a couple weeks, so it helps. So there's tons of baskets. So here's a basket. I think this is like my $10 basket. We've got a $15 tub. I've got a $20 tub. I've got a $5 tub, a $1 tub, and then a free tub. And then all the Hue Forges, you guys, we were able to get them off the wall. If you guys missed that video, I wasn't sure if they would come off. They were pretty stuck. In fact, I think Luis took them down using some sort of, I don't know what his trick was, but he was able to get them all down. I did not in fact do it, so thank you, Luis. Our P1S has been down for like 3 days, but we got it fixed. I do have some footage. The nozzle was pretty much done, and we got this guy with a separate nozzle. We had to switch out the nozzle with all the wires and get it all taken care of, and it works now, so that is a blessing. Nothing is on right now. We got a lot of plates done, including, look at this guy. He's a glow-in-the-dark Grinch dragon. I mean, he came out so rad. I'm really happy with him. We got a Beetlejuice. He's super cool. I don't think he's a glow hair though. He's glow. This guy's not glow, but we do have a hidden magnet in him, so our hidden magnet collection, oh my god, there's like no lights. Our hidden magnet collection is growing. I'm super excited with all of our friends. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what sells, what doesn't sell, because at the end of the day, it still gives you an idea of what maybe not to print, you know? But we've got all kinds of random stuff in here, so we'll see how it goes. And I have a box here I have to open up for crystals for Sunday. It's gonna be a busy week. I've got to get an ESA letter for my dogs. See you guys as soon as this show is done. It's gonna be so fun. I'll let you know how it goes. All right, you guys. That was a crazy show. That was so much fun. It was nuts. I don't even know, but maybe I'll put in some footage here of how it went down. But yeah, this is the aftermath. So lots of good stuff, found homes. I'm very excited about it. You know, we were originally, you know, in my mind, I made this chart and it totally wasn't something that was going to work. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, this is really good for crystals in the crystal world where like things can look very similar. But as soon as I started like setting stuff out, I was like, oh, well, I don't need to put these in boxes. These are all completely different. So you guys can just tell me if you want something. And so that's how I did it. So this was the $10 bin or whatever. There was a $5 bin, a $1 bin. There was a free bin. There's a $15 bin and a $20 bin. You know, when it comes to doing your lives, there's going to be problems depending on which platform you're using. I just happen to use Facebook because it's more manageable for me and less annoying for me doing a claim type style system of buying versus using Instagram. Instagram is garbage. I freaking hate using Instagram as a buyer or seller. I just hate it. It's just awful. And mostly it's because there's just such a problem with their system when it comes to their lag, when it comes to the comments. And the comments cannot have that type of lag when people are trying to buy items. It's just it doesn't work. So, but Facebook has so many other problems. Today I wasn't able to see comments, so I had to use a different phone. So that was really annoying in the beginning, but you know, there's always technical errors all the time. I just like let loose, let it go. You know, people don't, you know, people are there to hang out with you, you know, so don't get overwhelmed if you're new to going live, if you're nervous, you're just there having a good time. It was quite like a yard sale today though. So typically in my live sale, it's very like chill. We're looking at things real slow. It's real nice. It's very just, it was just a different energy tonight. It was just fun. Not that crystals aren't fun, but this was a different type of fun. It was like, it felt really good being able to give people things at such a good deal. So I'm excited. They got to pick out so many free items. So yeah, these baskets are crazy, and I'm gonna leave them open because they're probably coming back to buy some crystals on Sunday. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So we got 15 baskets. I think that's pretty good. I think the most amount of orders I got was like 33, and it's never really ever dipped below, I want to say 10. So that's just my numbers, and I go live once a week. So I was able to build my audience going live once a week consistently. And I only ran ads for a very brief amount of time in the beginning, but it did help. So I do recommend that if you guys are trying to grow. So yeah, let's look at these baskets. So many cool baskets. We actually ended up showing them items that we were making for Sunday, which would have been the magnets. And we sold out of all the ant magnets. So we're gonna make some more of those. But some people got some really good stuff. I'm excited. It's going to be such a busy week since we're going to be packing all of this up, plus packing whatever they buy from the crystals on Sunday, and then packing up my house. It's going to be pretty intense. I also have items on the way. I'm also looking into collaborating with more brands and doing video content. So needless to say, your girl is busy. Filming the videos for the vlogging is so much fun, and I definitely love to do it, but I don't have a lot of time. I have to start getting more time. I appreciate everybody's support. I am working on the Patreon, and it's gonna just take a little bit longer because I did find an apartment and I didn't realize I was going to be moving as quick as we are. It went from like 60 days to now tomorrow is 11 days. By the time this video is uploaded, I'm probably like well on my way in the door. So I will definitely be filming the entire process of us moving. It is probably going to be a behind the scenes first vlog for my Patreon members once that is up and running. So I will definitely have content out on this channel shortly after though, and we appreciate all of you guys, all the support. If you are new here, feel free to check out my vlog series. I show all of the models that we have made weekly for the last 5 months, I think 6 months since November. And then I also have a podcast series if you're curious about my opinion as a 3D printer novice. So yeah, let me know in the comments anything that you have questions or comments about, and I will be happy to get back to you. I love the way that we sell our stuff. It's just, you know, you build relationships with people, and it just is such a good time. I really enjoy it. So I don't think I really just can't get away from it. I just love it too much. You guys, sorry about that last clip. My audio got shut off and I don't know what happened, but I figured I would take this opportunity to talk to you guys about what's going on anyways, and the grand total of how much I made, because I realized I've never really done a live show just selling 3D. I've always incorporated 3D plus crystals, and to try to figure out how much I actually make with just the 3D was very time consuming and difficult for me. So I was like, meh, and I never really tried to figure it out. But since I now have an entire show where I only sold one crystal, I have a total now. So we'll talk about it. This is what is left of the bins. This was the $5 and the $10 bins. Luis actually said if we didn't sell this, he really wanted to keep it for himself. So I gotta take that out. And then I actually haven't really looked through here yet to see if I want to do the same, but yeah, let's see what we've got. We've got the ants done. We actually needed a couple to be made, so we did a plate because I wanted to have some more. So here is the Freddy Krueger plate, or the Freddy Krueger dragon, and I didn't realize that his hat was the same color as his face, and I'm kind of bummed out. I would have made it red, and I asked Luis about it, and he said that it looked like it was a darker color, but then he didn't realize that it would have made it a 5-color print project. So I'm guessing the computer just chose a random color to make his hat. So yeah, keep that in mind if you guys ever end up accidentally doing that. The ghost dragon, we already had one find a home, so I definitely wanted to have another one in my shop. We also got Billy the Puppet magnets. I think these are so funny. And we're trying out these flies as plushies. This plushie came out pretty cool. These are glow pickle magnets. Oh my god, I can't even with these. I'm so excited to have glow pickle magnets. I know I'm probably gonna end up not having any of these. I'm probably gonna keep one. We ran another plate of these because I ended up only having, I think, 2 left. So I wanted more. I had another person buy one of these, and they and then 2 more people wanted this one, but I was only able to make 1 more. So we're gonna start doing more plushies on the scorpions. Down here, uh-oh, this can't be good. Oh, it's just a pause. Okay, I've got to put some magnets in here. We've got Pinhead, and this is a praying mantis plushie that we're working on. So while I got you guys down here, I will go ahead and talk about my sales. So minus the 1 crystal I sold, I got a grand total of $755. Now, if you... good grief. Stand by. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, you guys, so I normally, it's so funny, I normally put these magnets in when I'm not holding my phone and recording at the same time. So I generally can come in here and be like blam, 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 and put the magnets in, no problem. But when I try to do it with a phone recording, it looks like I have serious issues, and I appreciate you guys telling me to get that tool, and I will someday. I totally will. I still need to like download that wiper blade for the P1S. Oh my god, I haven't done that yet either. So anyways, as I was saying, I tallied up all of the invoices, and minus my 1 crystal I sold, I made $755. Now, I realized though, after I did that adding up, that is actually not the amount of money that comes in. PayPal takes a fee every time someone pays me. I really want to know if there's anything, if there's a better way. Like, I'm about to just ask my peeps if they want to cash out me, because dang. But, you know, it is part of the business. It is what it is sometimes. Up here, by the way, we've got dragon turtles, but I'm so sad because we lost the back one. One of the supports failed, and boo, that has never happened with this model before. We can only save these 2 right now, and then we'll just reprint the back one, but that one is for a client. So yeah, this is kind of what's going on. The show is on Sunday. We're still going to be printing the next 2 days, and then we are, I guess, done printing. We're going to be, this is our last Sunday show, and then we're taking next Sunday off for the move. We're packing it up all week. My daughter's actually in karate summer camp all next week. Surprisingly enough, like from 8 to 2. So it's like the biggest blessing ever that it timed out that way for us to be able to get all this done while she's having fun over there. So that worked out. So if you guys have any questions specifically about how I sell or how I do things with what I'm showing you guys, feel free to let me know. I'll do my best to answer. We'll see you guys next time. I don't know how often I'll be able to vlog now that we are moving and getting things done for Patreon and also doing content for things that are coming in, but I will do my best to show you guys what's up at least a couple times a month. So until then, I will see you guys next time. Happy printing, and I hope everyone has a lovely week and a wonderful summer. Bye for now.